Hey, welcome to match 2 of Lantern against... well, I guess I don't know what I'm against yet. This hand does not look functional, so I'm gonna mulligan. And we got Lantern, some discard. Should be good enough. I want to scry a bridge or a mill rock to the top. Ancient Stirrings is definitely acceptable. Ooh, opponent mulls to 5. Snapcaster up top. Alright, Snapcaster Lightning Helix, probably some kind of Jeskai. I'm not going to Ancient Stirrings for the Pixis because I just want to draw it. I'm going to just take out this Snapcaster. I don't really care about the Electrolyze or the Spell Snare. And... right, so fetches, draws a Steam Vents. Draw the Pixis. And all Stirrings. Honestly, I can probably let him draw the Snapcaster. I'll take Codex Shredder over Academy Ruins. I don't really need the Ruins right now. Just have more mill effects, and... he's gonna cycle Electrolyze, and then I'll and then I'll Surgical Snapcaster. Oh, he's just ambush vipering it. Interesting. Sure. That's fine. I don't really care about him having ambush viper when I could have gotten rid of it. So his hand is Path, Spell Snare, and Electrolyze. Get rid of this Planeswalker. And I don't need another land. Yeah, I'm not in a huge rush to get myself to bridge. I've got time. He's just going to be drawing garbage for a long time, so... I can mill away that Celestial Colonnade, I can mill away the Burn Spell, I don't need Pithing Needle. Still don't need Pithing Needle. Suppose we'll take another Lantern, and Bridge is up next. So he's got some shuffle effects, and 1 instant speed draw. But for the most part, not enough to fight against the number of mill rocks I've got, and he's not about to burn me out, so I should be fine. rather him not have opt. I can still have him not have opt. Yeah. Field of Ruin is fine. Sure. He has a Snapcaster. Runs out the Snapcaster on opt, and I will surgical the opt. He has 2 garbage spells in hand, and he's got, what? A handful of bolts, search for Azcanta, Teferi, a couple cryptic commands to bounce. Yeah. I thought I clicked on that. Well, he drew a path, so that doesn't really matter. But it is unfortunate that apparently when I thought I had exiled all the things, I didn't exile all the things. I'm going to just start exiling to hurry this up. Oh. I don't have a land. That's awkward. I don't really want to draw Mastermind's Acquisition, it turns out. Not when I have no lands, so I'm going to just shred that. Inquisition's fine. Honestly, the spell snare is completely irrelevant. I should have taken a Path to Exile just to remove a shuffle effect. Yeah, no, he starts shuffling. This could get awkward. Supreme Verdict is not something I care about. Wrath of God is also something not that I don't care about. I'm going to go ahead and draw an extra card. Inventor's Fair, and let's not get the second Inventor's Fair. Codex Shredder's good. Go ahead and show the search for Azcanta. Gonna extract Cryptic, because might as well just get annoying cards out of the way. We can get rid of the Electrolyze. You can have a Steam Vents. And I don't care about anything currently possessed, so let's get rid of this and mill that. Sure. And go ahead and mill the search. Lightning Helix no longer matters since I'm gaining life off Inventor's Fair. Mill. I mean, yes, technically I am being unsafe in milling that many things. I could just let them draw, you know, garbage cards, but I'm so close to winning this game, and the likelihood of losing is so little that it's better to just save time. Don't even know if I can lose from here, to be entirely honest. One, two, three, four, and go to my turn. Mill the last card and pass the turn. GG. There we go. Against Jeskai, I want a Tezzeret, I want a Maelstrom Pulse, I want a Gaddock Teague. I suppose Gaddock Teague and Tezzeret are somewhat awkward. I don't know, Gaddock Teague, I'm not an expert on it, but it seems like it might be entertaining. Alright, what do I not want? I think I can shave an Opal. I think I can shave a Bell. Maybe I don't want Gaddock Teague. But it protects against the Planeswalkers and the Cryptic. He's probably going down on Bolts, because Bolts are kind of not good. I could go down Baubles. Maybe just go down on Baubles. I'm not yet expert on Lantern sideboarding plans. I haven't played quite enough Lantern to do that. Yeah, actually, maybe this will be useful. There's some kind of hilarious anti-synergy between the Gaddock and the Tez in my hand, but... maybe it's kind of funny, but I just don't want to deal with Snapcasters today. And I'm going to surgical it before the surgical can get dispelled. And let's see what they got. Alright. So, dispel. Actually, no, those are already linked there. So, Cryptics, Disdainful Stroke, Dispel, electrolyzes some Bolts and Helixes, so maybe I don't care for the Gaddock so much. Ops, Negates, Secure the Waste, some Teferis. So if I'm needling anything, it's basically Teferi and Azcanta. A couple Surgical Extractions. How many ways to blow up artifacts? There's Wear, and that's it. So if I get rid of Wear and the Cryptic Commands and Teferi, can't get artifacts off the board. Alright, well, that's that, I suppose. Oh, good. Let's get rid of that. Oh, I didn't see a Stony Silence. There's no Stony. That's nice. So I'm playing Gaddock Teague so that if he gets a white source, he blows up the the Gaddock Teeg with Lightning Helix. Thing is, Gaddock Teeg is preventing me from casting bullets, but it's also preventing Logic Knot from getting cast. Now that I have Academy Ruins, I can feel safe about milling myself. I didn't want to open myself up to a surgical extraction. So Gaddock Teeg down. I don't really want another Codex Shredder at the moment. I didn't want to run Tezzeret into the Logic Knot. Perfect. Inquisition. Very good. So piled counterspells and a Teferi. So I'll take the negate since it's the best of the counterspells. So I could Maelstrom Pulse the tokens, but if I do that, then I've got no good answer to Teferi. I want to Tezzeret, dig. Lantern or Bridge? That's actually a hard choice. I'm going to go for the Lanterns so that I can try to shred away a land. There's another Logic Knot. Alright, second Logic Knot. Take the bridge. Cast. Bridge. This'll get Logic Knotted. Surgical the Logic Knot. Kill the tokens. Hand is now 2 logic knots into fairy. Do I want cryptic to get drawn? I think a cryptic is fine. I don't want abrupt decay. And now I don't have a good way to deal with creatures, so I'm going to make Welding Jar into a creature and start beating face. Now, Teferi might get bounced. Or Welding Jar gets bounced. I suppose Opt is fine. So I will replay the Pixis and the Jar. A Bolt would kill Teferi, so that's not good. And I still don't want a Bolt to kill Teferi. So that's a plane, or to kill Tezzeret. So that's a plains. Now can cast Teferi and tuck Tezzeret. But tucking Tezzeret actually doesn't fix the problem. For them. So it draws an island. Ooh, surgical extraction. I don't want that to get drawn. So there's a counterspell available in the form of Logic Knot. Ooh. Getting the surgical extraction. It's okay. I can deal with that. Alright, so they have surgical. What are they surgical? Perfect. Needle is perfect. See if I find anything interesting. I do not. I could get another lantern or an opal. Take the next lantern, but not play it. So this way I leave up Codex Shredder rebuying something. Draws Hollowed Fountain. Celestial Colonnade attacking. It's unfortunate. Counter the surgical extraction, play the ensnaring bridge. And now there's 2 logic knots in hand that don't matter. I think I've got the upper hand. Let's get rid of that Field of Ruins so that I don't lose my Academy Ruins. Play another bridge. Play another Lantern. Sulphur Falls is fine. Disdainful Stroke is fine, since the only thing that it can counter is Tezzeret. Let's get rid of those, and get rid of the Opt. Second Ferry is fine. Ghost Quarter is alright. Oh, I should put back the next Codex Shredder. Yeah, this is fine. I want to draw the Collective Brutality to remind myself what's in their hand. So I'm just going to Duress. Logic Knot. Alright. Bunch of garbage. Draws an irrelevant Colonnade. Let's go ahead and mill that. Put the Codex Shredder on top. I didn't have to pay life there. Oh well. Draw the Codex Shredder and play it. Shredder gets countered. I don't care. Draw a Flooded Strand. Put back the Shredder, draw the Shredder, cast the Shredder, pass the turn, draw a Flooded Strand. That is a lot of Flooded Strands in a row. Don't need a second Welding Jar. I'm going to mill myself to a few more mill rocks and then start in on milling them. I suppose I can start milling them now. Search for Escanta. Cryptic Command. It's almost a problem, actually. All right, there we go. A Scalding Tarn, and now they've used up their fetches. I'm gonna get a second one onto Ferry. So that if the first one gets bounced with a Cryptic, Teferi doesn't get active, so Cryptic is significantly less relevant. Fetching off the Scalding Tarn. Let's get rid of Wear Tear. Alright, there we go. Cool. Thanks for watching.